is section 4 of Project 2025. And again, I was just wanting to just put this out here for everybody so that there is no fear moving forward. In that you kind of have an idea, you kind of know what to expect, and so you know what parts of it are going to be implemented. Because you have this big document there, and when the whole thing is scary, right? Like, and especially if you don't know what parts are going to be implemented, it's kind of scary. But like, so that's like the whole reason why I wanted to make sure I did this, like pick up the energy and see exactly what was going to be implemented. So there's no fear. So if anything, it's just all about preparing and being cautious and knowing how to move within this environment. So there is no fear, because that is the whole point of this all, is to keep us afraid. And that's what we're not going to do. Okay. So let's start with section 4. And so this is about the economy. All right. So the economy, what they're doing here with the economy, this is all about, this could be a very scary part if this was going to be completely implemented, but this is not. This is all, again, about privatizing things, tax reform, energy independence, investments in infrastructure, market flexibility, labor market flexibility. Okay, if you remember from section 3, they are going to roll back labor laws. So with the economy, this is about labor market flexibility, deregulation, fiscal responsibility. And what does that mean? Cutting more things, right? In tax reform. Of course, we know what that means, tax reform. And they're saying energy independence. And if you remember from I believe section 3, they're not able to do the energy independence. I don't even know what that means. Okay. Cause for me, that just means drilling more oil. I think that's just what it means, is drilling more oil, or I don't know. Okay. So now let's start with part 21 of the economy. So this is Department of Commerce. So they're not going to do anything with the Department of Commerce, and this actually would be a good thing for them to do. Nothing gets done with this. This is all about helping like businesses and things like that. And so there are 3 sections, like 3 little parts within this that they were going to touch on, that they said of what they said in Project 2025: business development, trade and export promotion, and economic research. And again, they don't do any of these. Okay. And again, if you want to have more of a breakdown to see exactly what they are, the more details behind this, please go to my website, go to my blog, the Collective and Predictions blog, and you'll see the breakdown of every single section and what they're doing. I'm going to even highlight it so you know what are going to be implemented. Okay, and I'll put notes on there just to let you know too what's going to be implemented, what parts of it's going to be implemented, and yeah. So that's what we have for that. Now, department. So part 22 is Department of Treasury. They will do something here with the Department of Treasury, and we have in here is all about tax policy, public debt management, and financial regulation. And the only thing they touch in here is the public debt management. They're not able to do tax policy. Look at one of my other readings that I did. I definitely touched on the tax policy, that I'm not getting that they're going to be able to get those tax cuts that they're trying to get through. I don't feel like they're going to get through, but they will do the public debt management. And again, this is good that they only are able to do this and not do the financial regulation, because what they're trying to do is combine that Bitcoin with the Federal Reserve. Okay, so this is a good thing that this is not going to be implemented, except public debt management. And this is all about reducing national debt through strategic financial management while encouraging private investment. Okay, so what they're going to do is, again, privatize parts of things inside the government. Okay, to say that they're reducing the debt. And so that's not what they're going to be doing. Again, this is another way to help their buddy uh, in there. And so now we're going getting to export import, and this is number 23. Export import bank, and now they will be successful at this. Okay, this will be successful, and this is all about the export import bank should be abolished, in the export bank. Okay, and for the export bank. And so within this, they're going to support exports, efficiency and accountability, and private sector engagement. And so the thing is, they're not going to support for exports. And this is all about increasing, for businesses to get into this. And so that so this is the whole point. Let me just try to get this straight for you. So this is the whole point of the export import. So they were saying they wanted to help businesses get more financing to help export more goods out of the country. Okay. And so the only thing that gets implemented here is private sector engagement. Okay. And so they're not going to help other businesses get into this, or they're going to help their friends, like startup businesses, to get this financing. They're going to put in money into something that's going to help financing opportunities for exporters. Okay. And then also reduce the need for government intervention. So this is going to be implemented. So this is going to be a place where they can just go and go crazy, get money from the government, and have pretty much no government oversight. All right. So moving on to number 24. This is about the Federal Reserve. This is not going to be implemented at all. I don't even feel like they're going to touch this. And again, this is, remember I was telling you about how they want to merge Bitcoin or some other things that he wants done to merge them into one. Okay. And that would just crash the economy. It's just so that they can, these billionaires can get their money out of Bitcoin and then leave us to pay for it. Okay. So that's like the whole point behind all of this. And so this is all they want. They were touching on in for the Federal Reserve: monetary policy, regulation of banks, and accountability. They don't touch any of that. Okay. And now Small Business Administration, and this is this SBA. Again, they do not touch this. They don't even help. Again, this would be another good thing to help small businesses. Access to capital, reducing regulations, support services. Now, you see how it's for regular people? How come you don't support and get the regulations, reducing regulations for regular people, but they will reduce regulations for the billionaires? Okay, so just stick a pin in that, just so you know and understand that. So, and again, a lot of this stuff you're not going to necessarily feel or experience for at least a couple of years. So even if this stuff starts going through this year, next year, which is going to be happening, you're not going to feel it for a few years, because I feel like there is something that's going to come down the pike for us financially in 2028. And it's a lot of because of what they're going to be doing now and implementing. Again, they don't destroy everything, but they're doing things that's going to damage the country. Now, number 26, this is about trade. They don't do anything with trade, but didn't they say that they were about the import export, right? Again, it's all about to enrich their friends. So now with trade, this is all about, this is for fair trade and free trade. And again, this is all too about privatization, and this is trade deals, trade partnerships, tariffs, and trade barriers, and they don't do it. And I mentioned this in one of my readings that it doesn't feel like he gets those tariffs done like he really wanted to. Now, that was the end of section 4. That was pretty quick. I think there was only even one in there that was actually going to be implemented in, yes, and that was all about export import bank. So that's the only thing that's going to be implemented when it comes to the economy. And remember, I thought he said that was the most important thing, and this is the least is going to be implemented in this particular section. I'm giving away a standard detailed reading to one lucky subscriber. How do you enter? Click the giveaway video linked below or in the related video section. Watch the video and the winner will be selected randomly. Let's grow this amazing community together. Thank you for watching. For the full video and more in-depth readings, visit our website at habitstarot.love. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and our newsletter. Link is in the description for exclusive updates and insights. Your support helps us continue to bring you valuable content. Thank you and see you next time.